Hello, I'm Mitra Sorrells in the PhocusWire studio, and I am with Glenn DiSarcina of Encora. Welcome, Glenn.
Thank you very much, Mitra. Great to be here.
Wonderful. Maybe you could start by just telling us a little bit about Encora.
Yes, Encora is a global company. We have over 9,000 total employees in 17 countries,
Okay.
45 different locations, and we're a digital engineering services company. So from Gen AI to cloud to data to old school software development teams of staff augmentation and delivery units. And I think that's really covers Encora as we speak.
Okay, so I understand that Encora is what's considered fully verticalized. Can you explain to us a bit about why that is important and what impact does it have for the industry?
Yes, I think number one, finding the right tech partner is obviously key to a lot of our clients' strategic goals. So I think for that, it's really all about talent and it's about the know-how. So you need to have the talent, the people that have the talent, as well as the industry know-how. My business unit is based out of Mexico, and our vertical is travel and hospitality. So we have subject matter experts. We have all the people that have worked in that area for a long time. So I think travel, hospitality is our go-to.
Okay.
So basically the talent coupled with the know-how lands us on a lot of trust with our clients, which ends up being a win-win for both.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to have that specialization for sure. We have to talk about AI if we're talking about technology. It's what for the last couple of years, it seems it's all everybody's talking about. Can you give us some examples of, or share some steps that you think people should keep in mind as they're thinking about using AI?
Yeah, and I think you're exactly right. Everybody's talking about it. I've been in some of the roundtables here, and that's number one topic. So I think really, first off, after this interview, people can go to our website where we have a lot of really good content from our practice leads, as well as our subject matter experts that they talk about our approach to getting into AI, as opposed to just jumping into it, because there can be a lot of issues if you don't really have the groundwork laid.
Right.
I think they talk about a triad approach, which is really cloud migration, data optimization and governance, as well as the initial early AI adoption. So make sure that the cloud migration and the data governance is taken care of before you jump in, because I think there could be a lot of stuff that you could run into as you get into the AI world.
Yeah. It certainly takes a lot of thoughtful consideration. I think
there's a lot of data privacy and security issues, as we've seen in the news lately on a lot of fronts. So I think really taking that approach of like getting into it slowly is really how we would advise our clients on that.
Okay. And then as far as AI specifically in travel, can you just talk to us a bit more about some of what you're seeing and maybe share some relevant use cases that you've seen?
Yeah, again, I think attending the Phocuswright sessions and the roundtables, there's a lot of great examples, a lot of great people talking about what they're doing in that space. And I believe there's tons of applications for AI in the travel and hospitality world. I think two of them, what I've really heard is really hyper personalization. So, for instance, checking into the hotel yesterday for me, like if I on Marriott or wherever, they have all my information. They know what I like. They know what I don't like. They know I like the room at 68 degrees.
Yeah.
They know I like feather pillows. I'm just saying I don't, but all these things that they should be able to, when I check in, all that stuff should happen. They have all that data. So like hyper personalization is really I'd say like the biggest buzzwords I've heard here today, as well as other shows and events I've gone to. And then also like there's stuff on the back end from like fraud detection or enhanced security or operational efficiency stuff that it can help with and support.
Yeah, that's a piece that we've certainly heard quite a bit about, just kind of the internal efficiencies and operations and how AI can be used in that way. Wonderful. All right. Well, Glenn, we are out of time, but so great to talk to you from Encora.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And best of luck.
Thank you.